clash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Noles' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Red Raiders offense will have first crack at this one. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Quickly complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Guys, let's think big picture about Texas Tech. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25. But a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the Doak. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Hudson. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Red Raiders have their offense in high gear. To keep it in the air. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Throws for the tight end. Touchdown, Red Raiders! They put the first points on the board. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And the point after is good. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Seminoles offense has the ball for the first time. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense has built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
From the gun, the running back has it. Picks up the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, on that one, they decide to attack the left outside on the ground. And you see the speed by the ball carrier there. He's picking up a huge chunk of yards.
Now, I can't imagine any reason they wouldn't just run that play again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why not just go back to the well one more time?
Guys, let's look big picture at Florida State. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Perry. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line to pick up the first down. The Noles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, running back on the move.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Lets it fly. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
How about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop in coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way, but when you do, you want to make sure you take advantage, showing off the athletic ability, showing the hands. The big defensive lineman comes up with the INT.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the inside kid. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Trying to set up the screen. There he goes. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. So after the break, they'll go back to work. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Stone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the offense gets a little bit closer to the goal line after the penalty. And the offense will take that gift, set up right on the doorstep, first and goal with the... Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Sets up the screen. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Seminoles really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. At the 45 on his way. Right down the boulevard. Past the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Florida State. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. South Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Columbia, one of the most special places to watch a game in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Miami. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Eakin. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football, let him make plays.
He's got it on the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there.
Turning it on! They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and
always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Offensive linemen are offensive linemen for a reason. They're not as fast as those guys on the edge, and you can see the defensive end came screaming off the edge, got to the quarterback before that O-lineman could do anything about it. Nice job of that defensive end. Scoop them sacks, baby.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. Fourth down coming. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. They boot it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll run it from the gun. Runs through the tackle. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, the ground game. Got the first down and more. He just broke the century mark. 100 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. Looking for a man, it's Glenn. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Quickly complete. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. They go to the ground. Just has a knack of finding that crease and gets it down to the 41. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Toss to the outside. Creates a little space. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Handoff to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. The Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Pittman. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. He's got it on the move. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. And this offense has a chance to pull even as we get deep in the first half. Defense trying to hold on to the lead. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Now the play fake. Got his man out of the backfield. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, no!
Man, that is picture-perfect execution by this offense. That is how you close a half. Chewing up some time, getting in the end zone, a chance to tie this up and feel really good about yourself going into halftime.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they tacked on the extra point. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fella on the sideline. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, it should come as no surprise we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at Bobby Bowden Field.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Red Raiders will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Rides to back and leaves it. And the Seminoles can really attack on this second and short. The play action fake. It's complete on the right side. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Right back to the well. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Dropping back, it's Glenn. Lets it fly. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing it his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
With the catch, it's Eakin. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Wants to go up top. Grabbed behind the line. It's Joyner. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can...
Breaks into the open. Oh, my. Circle, circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down. They're backed up just a little. First and 10 from their own 19. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes a grab deep. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Leaves it with the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And I think a lot of times when offenses run these counters, you're going to fake one way, right? Pull guys the other direction. If you can get some penetration really quickly, get behind those pullers, you got a chance to get in the backfield, just like right there, and create a TFL.
Finds his back in the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
He's going to fire deep. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. Working that left side now. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. And the Knowles headed quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Snagged in the middle. It's Tuggle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Quarterback may change this route. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. From the shotgun, the inside give. He is like a loose boulder just rolling to the 32. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The pull and throw off the RPO. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Hammond. Grabbed in the middle, it's Joyner. Yep, got enough space. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Singleton. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Quarterback making adjustments. Off play action. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, you'll need yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Dropping back, it's Hammond. Fires to the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Red Raiders in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Man, is that the opportunity they needed? That is exactly what this defense needed. They need to swing momentum. They needed to get the ball back to their offense if they wanted to win this football game. Just such a huge missed opportunity.
The Red Raiders will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the shuffle pass. It's complete. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Takes the handoff. It's Joyner. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Well, these players came together. I've been so impressed, not just by the talent, but also by their composure. Handling this kind of environment in the first game of the season, this says a lot about the leadership in that locker room.
He'll start the return inside his spot. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. There's a lot of pressure when you have that number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one of those days, but that rain is coming to an end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Back to pass, it's Glenn. Here's a heat. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. The Noles are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up.
Converts on fourth down, and it's still going. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They just keep firing. Flips it out in the flat. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be a first down and a pickup of 10. The Seminoles are on the move. He might want another play. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Seminoles racing to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass, it's Glenn. Throws to the back. Finds his man. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Motion from the wideout. Off the boot, looking for his man. Gets it to the back. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Makes a grab at the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown Seminoles. And they take it in for 6 more points. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Texas is painting an offensive masterpiece so far. It's been like a Bob Ross masterclass.
Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Turning it on! They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground. He's got it again. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Grab behind the line. It's Hudson. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. The Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Back to throw. It's Hammond. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, this is a college football playoff caliber team. If they play like that, moving forward, if they put their A game together in all three phases,